Greetings YouTube and welcome to the Blue Corner. Today's video is going to be rather simple. I'm going to be opening up this box of Hidden Arsenal 6 Omega XCs and talking about its contents a little bit. And while it's going on, we'll just see what I get. Now I'm going to be straight up with you guys. As far as a competitive set goes, this isn't really that great. Then again, most Hidden Arsenals are kind of like that. I mean, Hidden Arsenal 1 was good because you had Bryonak and you had Catastor and Mistworm, and then Hidden Arsenal 3 had the Dragoonides. But more or less, you're really only be buying a box of this if you're looking to build decks around the archetypes that were in this set and the one before it. Otherwise, you're not going to be getting your money back. There's like maybe one chase card in this whole set, and that's Viola the Sigma. But given that I want to build Gem Knights and Gishki and maybe even Lavals, I figured it would be worth my trouble. So we'll see what I can get. As for what's important in this set, Laval's got most of the pieces that they need. You're just missing Heat Transmission Field. Gishkis get Vision, which is a very important card, lets you search out the ritual monsters. And Goose Kraken's also in the set, allowing you to build Herodic Gishki to some extent. We're still missing Messier, Ptolemy's M7 though. Constantly. Oh, and here's another chase card, Daigusto Phoenix, for any rank 2 turbo decks. So Agents, you got Atlanteans that can make this. So this is also a very good card to look out for. Welcome to Gusto, Violent Segment, Violent Sigma, Forbidden Arts, the Gishki. This is your super polymerization for that archetype. You can tribute your opponent's monster in order to ritual summon a Gishki monster from your hand. However, its attack is halved, but you can still use its effect. So basically, I'm going to be after Gem Knights, Gishki, and Lavals. Important card for Gem Knights in here is that Gem Knight Obsidian, Gem Knight Sideride, and Gem Knight Prism Aura are all in this set, and they're very good. And then there's Gustos. Perfectly honest, I don't care for the Gustos. Particle Fusion. Particle Fusion's not very good. Gem Knight Obsidian's in here, and he's a very good card. Speaking of very good cards, Laval Cannon, when you normal summon it, you can special summon one of your banished Laval monsters. Allows for some crazy shenanigans. Another Forbidden Arts, Falco, Laval Blaster. Steel Swarms, they're dumb in this set. And honestly, I don't think the Steel Swarms in here are that great. Here's our cover card, Violent Omega, 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner Violent monster. That's a lot of flavor text. Discard a single summon. Destroy all face-up monsters that were normal summoned or set. Once per turn, you can target one Violent monster in the graveyard, equip that card to this card. During either player's turn, when a monster effect activates, you can send one equipped card equipped to this card to the graveyard to negate and destroy that effect. So it's actually pretty powerful. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's that amazing. Gishki Reliever. When this card is normal flip summon, you can target one other monster you control. Return that card to the hand. Meh. Oh, here's one of the cards I'm after. Gem Knight Prism Aura. 1 Gem Knight monster plus 1 Thunder monster. So that includes Thunder King Rayo. Gishki Emilia. And Gishki Vision. Here we are. One of the important cards for the archetype. Too bad it took a year for it to get here. That's just stupid. Laval Stenin. Another important card for Lavals. Gem Knight Amber and Gem Knight Obsidian. Excellent. One of those. Dust Flame. Oh, that's Dust Blaze Explosion. This is actually a pretty useful card for Lavals. So anyone who's building that deck definitely should pick up at least 1 or 2 copies. Banish all your Lavals to destroy cards in the field up to the number of banished Lavals. And here's our Gem Knight Pearl reprint in Secret Rare Foil. Sorry Starfall Gem Knight Pearl, but this just looks so much better. Disappointed that Steel Swarm Roach was not reprinted in here. Pyroxene Fusion, trap card version of Polymerization for Gem Knights. Gem Knight Autolite, that's a very good card. Another rank 4, Ivagishki Merogeist. When this would destroy a monster in battle, instead of sending it to the graveyard, you can attach material to put it back into the deck. So, screw off Sengan. More Vylon cards. I'm pulling a lot of Vylons. Gem Knight Citterine. Here is the boss monster, or at least the best card for fusions in that archetype. When this card attacks, your opponent can't do jack until after the battle. I think no, it's damage step or something. Basically, when he attacks, your opponent cannot Gores, they cannot Mirror Force, they cannot Raikou, they cannot Sangan, they can't do anything until after the damage step, which is like too late for a lot of shit to happen. So this is a very good card, and it single-handedly screws over Gladiator Beasts because they can't do any of their shit when you're trying to beat over their monsters. It's just a pity that he has such low attack at 2200. Definitely need 3 of them. Another Laval Cannon, a Gem Knight Amber, Segment, Violent Spear, Gishki Noella. Alright, here we are. This is the money card of the set, Violent de Sigma. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material from this card to select one face-up attack position monster your controls, equip it, and when this card battles monsters your opponent controls of that element, they are immediately destroyed, much like I have Justice Catastor. He's a rank 4, he requires 3 level 4 monsters, so not very many decks I think could really just main deck it. Gadget could run this though, and this is a very good card for that deck. Just being able to basically Catastor anything you don't really want to deal with, not to mention it gets rid of monsters entirely by just sucking them off. They have to be in attack position, but still, this is the best card of the entire set. Laval Prism, Laval Volcano Handmaiden. This is another important card for Laval's. When you send it to the graveyard while another Laval is in the graveyard, you can send a Laval to the graveyard, and basically the idea is send this to the graveyard with another Laval in the graveyard, and then you send 2 more copies of herself and then 1 other Laval monster, and then you do 1 Rekindling play and just bork your opponent over. And then more Gustos. So not bad, not bad. I got most of the rank 4s I'm looking for. And another Laval Cannon. This thing is telling me to build Lavals or something. Infestation Ripples, another Amber, Akamira Illusion, special summon when Gishki Ritual monster from your hand. It cannot attack and is returned to the hand during the end phase. Yeah, Ritual Foregone I think is better, just because of the spell card. Another De Sigma, another Vision, that's always good. Pyroxene Fusion, steals from Sentinel. Surprisingly low number of Steel Swarms. Another Daguso Phoenix, Gishki Amelia, another Vision, so there's my playset. Come on, Tetra Ogre or Goose Kraken. Another Prism Aura, that's good. Another Obsidian, that's also good. Another Dust Blast. So I think all I need is like 2 Citterines, and I'm done with getting all the Gem Knight cards. Daigusto Freeze uses arguably their boss monster. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 Gusto card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from any battles involving Gusto monsters. This card cannot be destroyed in battle. So the idea with this card is that you just summon it against like a big monster your opponent has, and start ramming your floaters into your opponent's monster, and they take the damage and lose. Another Iolite, Sigma, another Amber, so yeah, as far as like the Gem Knight monsters go, I've got all I need. And I'm just going to say this right now. When this guy is sent from your hand to the graveyard, you target 1 level 4 lower Gemini monster, normal monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. Gemini monsters are normal monsters while they're in the graveyard. So Gemini monsters can be special summoned by this guy's effect. There. 1 Laval Cannon, Kodal, Heft, Element, Pyroxene Fusion. Like I said, this isn't exactly a great investment if you're going to buy a whole box, but given that I want to build like 3 decks out of here, I figure it was just worth the trouble, and it's proven itself worth the trouble because I now have a second Citterine. I just need 1 more and I have a decent Gem Knight deck because, oh hey, it's the boss monster of Steel Swarms. Another Noella. Basically, you can now build a pretty decent tier 2 Gem Knight deck. The one card that's missing to make them truly tick is Laval Chain, but until then though, you can do shit like Summoner Monk, pitch Gem Knight Fusion, and other things. And here's another Handmaiden, another Reese, and Gemini Amber. You know, the kind of thing that you might have seen in Dual Logs version of the deck. One Gemini Amethyst, so that's all the fusions. Gishki Mollusk. Another Violon Prison. This is a card you might want to hang on to in case we get the Thunder family cards, because it's a very useful card in that kind of deck. They can normal summon level 4 Thunder monsters up the rear. Steelswarm Longhorn. Third Obsidian, excellent. Violon Alpha, meh. I just don't think the Violons are very good. I mean, they have that OTK, but you drop a Thunder King Rilo against that deck and they really just cry. Love of All Inglis, it becomes 2100 when it attacks. No, 23. Okay, that's not bad. But Leviathan Dragon's a better one. There's our Elemental Hero Niels for Gem Knights. He's 2450. You can special summon it though with Gem Knight Alexandrite. And he's level 7. Another Obsidian and an Infestation Tool. And that's it. So, to recap from this box, I got a Love of All Inglis, an Alpha, Amethyst, a Love of All Dragon. Really? They spelled him Dragon, not Dragon. Whatever, Steelswarm Hercules, one Citrine, one Lovable Cannon, Phoenix. I got a lot of Laval Cannons. So overall, I think this is a good haul. I mean, I pulled the cover card, which is like the most expensive card in this set. If I can find it again, yeah. I mean not the cover card. I mean I pulled the Chase card, which is this guy, and then I got all of these that I can use for my deck projects. I'm just missing the Gishki Ritual Monsters, one more Gem Knight Citrine, and then I'm done with the set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, take care.